Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Jake Odorizzi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong three-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Up high, 2-1 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wade Ball.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 9. Ted Williams.
So now to the plate, Ted Williams. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. From the stretch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Boggs stands at first with one out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Fox. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Hunter is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That is fifth, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready with the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In is Torrey Hunter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
second, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. The windup and the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Rod Carew, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this 1st inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Down go the Twins in order. Still no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he brings a 4-for-12 line. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Benintendi is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. A runner at second, nobody out. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Vasquez.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fouled off. A 1-1.
2-1. Inside, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Here's the 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. The bases are loaded with only one out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already. Right side, but it's well foul. And another foul ball.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. At the plate now, Ted Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ortiz, 30 years of age. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
The 1-1. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Harmon Killebrew, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. The numbers coming in: 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 7 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting center, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Boggs has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, time for a check of the standings as you find out where the Twins find themselves in the AL Central picture. One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And now a pitch on the way. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High fly ball out to deep right field. Kepler's going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Pedroia.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Ball one.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a play. Boston strands a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jim Thome. First delivery to him on the way.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Up top, it's 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch, and that's in there for strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Benintendi is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
So striding in, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. To the plate now, Rod Carew. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. He's set. The 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Vasquez is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Twins strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Tyler Duffy answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Wade Boggs. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Wade.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Duffy offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Sliding stop by Carew. It's there. He got him.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Ready once again, Ted Williams. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Launch to right field and deep. Kepler looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox.
Number 3, Jimmy.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you can see right there he currently sits 2nd on the Red Sox in that category. Standing in now, David Ortiz, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Fox is on his way home. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 7-0.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew.
Corey Guerin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Number 38, Corey Guerin.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Hunter, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Four runs here in this half inning. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 hit on the ground out to short, right to Gonzalez. Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning, that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Red Sox lead it 7-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fouled off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your...
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Williams is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full. 3-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Dustin Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. The 0-1 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Striding in for Boston, Wade Boggs. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The left fielder, number 9.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
So now to the plate, Ted Williams, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. Outside. 3-0 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch.
Count's 1-0.
With runners in scoring position this season, Ortiz is exactly a .400 hitter.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. To second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jim Thome. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. A ball and two strikes now. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. On its way is pitch number 75. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
0-1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Vasquez.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The next 0-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. To Carew at second. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now Kepler belts one, carrying well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Ready for another shot now. Rod Carew, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Three and 0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Standing in, Harmon Killebrew. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Set to deal on 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Sergio Romo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Seventh inning, ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Wade Boggs, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Now in the box, Ted Williams. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Fox, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Back goes Hunter. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year as the blowout continues.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The bat, number 34, designated hitter.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sox 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here now the 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2
For the
strikes.
guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Three-two pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Rosario. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer.
Stretch.
Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Twins nothing. So striding forward now, Miguel Sano. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1.
No strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Hit sharply on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jim Thome.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Marcus Walden takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Marcus Walden.
Jim Thome will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. But this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. 1 away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Hit back toward the mound. Gonzalez is there on to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hunter's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're still in front 10-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat next the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Torrey Hunter. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Nobody out, runner on first. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. First and second here with nobody out. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Up next for Minnesota, Rod Carew. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Harmon.
The next twin up, Harmon Killebrew, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
This is foul right side. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Twins 2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shot to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be 2nd and 3rd now with nobody out.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Trevor May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 65, Trevor May.
At the plate now, Wade Boggs, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
At the plate, Ted Williams. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Second and 3rd here, 1 man out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-0. is looked at for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 2-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Second and third, 2 away. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Miguel Sano starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez, and this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if this teammate can bring him home.
Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Ryan Brazier.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line to the right side. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Jim Thome. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1-1.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-1 fouled off. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The next 3-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
Colin McHugh enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Corey Hunter will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. McHugh stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Max Kepler will be next. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in now, Max Kepler. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch.
We got a full count.
Rod Carew is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
McHugh pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Rod Carew is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Up high, 2-1 now. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Final strike for the Twins. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here, 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a line drive here is caught. And if that's not symptomatic of the way this one's gone, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4 the final in this game. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eduardo Rodriguez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jake Odorizzi worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 10 runs, 17 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. For the Twins, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.